necessarily the best way to learn the matchup.
Absolutely.
You want to get comfortable with one, so.
And this is winners semifinals. FX Hamyojo versus AHS Bananas.
Yep. And they're having hand warmers on Battlefield. And this is actually a matchup that we see a lot.
Yes, we do.
We see Arc versus Wobbles quite frequently.
Yep, and then we have like the other random people like Lunchables coming in with his Marth against Wobbles.
Yeah.
The times when I'm playing Marth as well.
Right.
So.
Yeah. It's been a while since we've seen you. Though.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. But we do definitely have some Marths. Occasionally we'll see Jwoo. But that's actually about it for the upper level Marths. There's not too many.
Yeah. Most of our players are like Space Animal players.
Yeah.
We got the random picks like Samus and Doc.
Yeah. We do have a surprising number of Samus players.
We do. Yeah.
Actually, I'm intrigued by the way Bananas holds the controller.
Oh yeah, he does.
He
have
moves
like
around. He has like the arcade style.
Yeah, arcade style.
But then he moves it back for jumping, I think. So.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like he's doing that for the side B mash for ice climbers. Which is, there's a couple different methods you can do. Like you can do that, the single finger tap.
Yeah.
Dakpo, who plays Luigi in Smash 4, you obviously need to be messing down before they actually rolls from A to B, like a sideways motion with his thumb.
Yeah.
Whenever I do it, I actually do kind of similar to like the finger method, except I use the tip of my thumb and then like rotate with the arm rather than moving with the thumb itself, since that's like you have a more like muscle control over the arm itself rather than like, trying to push down over and over again.
Yeah. So a lot of different methods coming out. It's interesting to see people switching like hand styles in the middle of a set. So.
Yeah, but I've seen people that do some similar things. And like switching to claw for like DAC-ing in other games is actually very important.
Yeah. And also, I know a lot of Peaches like to claw.
Yeah, for their flip cancel shenanigans.
Yeah.
And shooting the momentum first off. Doesn't get too big of a reward from it though. Some chaos. Okay, Nano with a nice dash attack.
We saw the ice climbers get separated, and so for a moment it looked like Hamlin had control.
Yeah.
But he gets wobbled, and it's right back to Bananas.
Yeah, I think in that situation, there was a bit of time before Bananas could have set up the desync itself to get the wobble going.
Right.
I think if Hamlin was mashing at like as fast as possible, he could have gotten out of the setup.
Yeah.
Which is something you don't really see from melee players too much because there's not too big of a reason to try to do it. But yeah, there are some brawl players. Like if you watch Reflex play or you watch Dakpo play, they will match out of grabs very, very fast. Like I've had times where I grab them at like 90% and then pummel them twice and then they're out of the grab.
Yeah.
Or like even just once. Yeah, something I think if you're trying to get proficient against playing against ice climbers, it should be something you should be looking into.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like this, I think from the stuff that I've read before, from like 0 to 20%, the wobble isn't actually a true like
you can mash out if you mash immediately. So
yeah, in that situation also, if Hamlin was like if his match game was on point, he might have been able to slip out, but does manage to slip out in the end anyways. And then it does seal the stock with Sopo. Not looking so good for our FX sponsored player.
Yeah.
Sopo going to have trouble recovering against Marth. Yeah, only so much you can do, especially on this stage. No platforms to feint onto.
Yeah, there's no mix-ups you can really do when you come back. They know that you're going straight for the ledge. So.
Oh, very dangerous from hamyojo, trying to go onto stage with the counter rather than just grabbing the ledge itself.
But luckily, Bananas misspaced the punish, so.
Yep, does actually take advantage. Takes the Nana out. Bad DI on the down throw and the F smash from Bananas, and a hard punish on the side B.
Yeah.
And Hamlin's back in the game just like that.
Yeah. And I don't think Bananas was expecting that that down air at all.
Definitely not.
Did not DI in preparation for that, so.
Oh, gets the grab though.
Well, good on Bananas for realizing that Hamlin was probably going to pop out soon and just going for a punish straight from that.
Yep, very smart. Interesting choice. Just throwing up, just trying to get the ice climbers above them. That is sort of one weakness of the character. Their down air is not particularly good at contesting attacks from below.
that was a really smooth landing by Marth there.
It was, yeah.
Got him straight back on stage, and that actually gave him stage control from being knocked off. So.
Okay, managed to catch the DI away with dash attack. Still holding on to the stock though. Okay, nice read on the double double.
Yep.
Oh, down there reaching back super far. Interesting choice. I wonder if that was supposed to be an up tilt. Like he's trying to get a Roy spike there with those body down airs. Does get the kill with it though, so.
Hamlin actually doing a great job of, well, as I say that, he did a great job of bringing it back after going down to his last stock against Sopo on his fourth. So
yeah, definitely seemed like he made some adjustments there.
I think Hamlin just did a really good job of instantly separating the Ice Climbers on their second and third stock.
Yes.
He really just went after Nana.
Yeah, took her out really fast.
Yeah. Almost like abusing Nana's AI.
Yeah. Going back to FD though.
And Hamlin has said that he really loved doing this, going back to a stage that he's lost on.
Okay.
To test out whether the adjustments he's making mentally are working out.
Yeah, you can see there a little bit of adjustment. The quick mash on the jab, making sure that on the grab rather, making sure that he's not getting put into the wobble at around 40%.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can definitely agree with that. You know, there's always a couple of different methods you can go to it. You know, you can try to pick a different stage that'll give you a better advantage, just like trying to switch your game plan up and seeing what else will work instead. But you can also just bring the salty run back, go back to the same stage, and see if the adjustments you made to your old game plan can be improved upon.
Yeah. And we're seeing a lot of defensive play from both players, sort of reluctant to commit.
Yeah, and this is what you'll generally see whenever it gets down to just Sopo, since, you know, Sopo obviously not that much reward he can get off of things, has to be playing a little bit more passive. And as the opposing player, you don't really want to be rushing that down either, because then you're going to be running into Sopo's stuff, getting caught by down smashes and DIing poorly, you know, not spacing properly and getting a DI'd, and then you get pushed off stage, and even Sopo can take your stock.
Yeah, and Sopo actually can do a lot when he's edge guarding by himself.
Yes.
He has a lot of options. Interesting spot dodge games there.
Yeah.
And spot dodge back and forth.
Sopo going to get a little bit of damage off the down throw. Much good read on the Hamlin trying to do an escape off without a shield though. Flipped out of that with the down smash.
Banana Sopo actually looking really good.
Yeah.
He's been able to close down a stock, and he's halfway done with this one. So.
Yeah. Yeah, only taking a little bit of damage himself.
Yeah.
He's driving to super high percents. Okay, good choice. Doing the quick air dodge to just get the ledge faster. Okay.
And that'll get him.
Yeah, I don't think he actually got the sweet spot on the LP, but
yeah,
still, it was enough.
Yeah, he was just at such a high percent, something like 180. So.
Yeah. Nice neutral beat. I really like that because not only was it attacking on stage to try and poke at them, but it was also stalling his aerial limit a little bit.
Right.
So that Popo grabbing the ledge, he could wait out that time a little bit more, try and set up his upbeat sweet spot on the ledge.
Definitely a mix-up that we don't see very often. But
yeah.
Was very, very effective.
Yes.
In that situation.
Bad position for Bananas. Nana is going to get F smash. He's going to have to take some risks to try and get her back. And they're desync. So this is a really scary thing in playing as an Ice Climber player. Whenever Nana gets knocked off stage like that, whether or not you want to try and just fight your opponent and try and put on damage on them from them being in a kind of awkward position.
Right.
Or try and actually save Nana yourself and then be putting yourself into the awkward position where you might be taking damage because of it.
Yeah.
And that situation kind of backfiring because not only did Nana still end up dying, but he took a lot of damage too, lost a lot of momentum.
Yeah. And I'm actually surprised that Bananas took that option because he did so well as the Sopo.
His
first
he was
stock.
doing really well.
I think he could have gone for the safer option where he just, he just accepts that Nana is going to end up off stage.
Yeah, just take a little free damage, play a little bit slower. Oh, but that ice block sniping out the double jump.
Yeah.
Puts Bananas in the higher stock lead. Nana AI being a little cheeky there.
Yeah.
That is honestly one of the most amusing things of commentating with all the Ice Climbers players that we have, is watching the crazy hijinks that Nana does.
Yeah.
stuff, like taunting in the middle of nowhere. And like, I saw one time where I think it was in Wobble's match where he was completely off stage and Nana was sitting at the ledge and just kind of waiting for him to get back. And his opponent walked forward and tried to F-smash Nana, and Nana actually just rolled in stage and dodged it.
Yeah.
Usually she's, not particularly intelligent, kind of just sits there and takes it in the face.
But even a broken clock is right twice a day.
Yeah.
And you'll see Nana doing some crazy stuff that you're definitely not expecting because she's such a silly AI.
Absolutely.
And again, Hamlin having to really work to finish out a Sopo stock. He's not unlike the first game where we saw once Hamlin took out Nana, he was having a really easy time getting rid of Sopo.
Yeah.
Banana's really stepped up his Sopo game in game 2.
Putting on a lot of damage, surviving to a really long time.
Yeah.
Yep, that little damage is all he needed for that down smash at the end.
Yeah.
Finish the stock off.
Yeah.